All right, everyone, here we go. Here's the weekly reading. We've been talking about this reading for a couple of other previous readings now. My sneak peek last night and the Friday reading, I even told you all about it. So watch those and see what's going on. I want to get right to it. I think this is a very important week, as the sneak peek in last night's 3 quick cards showed us. So let's get right to it. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. Watch everything that falls on the table. It's 1 card for each sign. I clarify everything. You're all part of the same cycle. You're all connected. So keep that in mind. It's like you're all in the same room, right? Your sign matters, but it doesn't at the same time, because this isn't astrology. It's tarot. All right, I'm an energy reader, not an astrologer. That being said, I'm just dividing the soulmate cycle up into 12 separate pieces, basically. So pay attention to anything that rings with you. Obviously, if you want to watch the stuff that's in your chart, knock yourself out, pay close attention. In my pre-shuffle, I'll just show it to you real quick. The universe is backing us up today. It's the 6 of Cups crossed by the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody from the past is coming back. Somebody who ran from you, somebody who's been doing a lot of thinking, is coming back, turning right around, 180 degrees, turning their ass around. Wow. It is, yeah, it's what keeps coming up. Now, again, I read energy. It's the energy that's doing it. They want to do it. It's there. They might be suppressing it. You know, whether or not the 3D person does, I can't predict free will. I don't know what your person's going to do. All right? I have no idea. But energetically, they're right on top of you. It really is. And with all the stuff in play right now, all the astrology in play that we've been talking about and we pulled readings on all this past week, the astrology pulls on the energy that we energy readers read. So we have to take it into consideration. The way the way a sniper might take wind into consideration when aiming that gun at a target. It's the same kind of thing. So it's important. These are powerful alignments, the ones that I pulled on. And also Venus and Pisces doesn't hurt. All right, I got my shuffle. This is the week of April 10th through the 16th, 2022. Everything that falls on this table, the overall energy, is the 10 of Cups. Just for fun, what's crossing it? The 2 of Swords. Yeah, could go either way. It's either someone knows, right, that you're the 10 of Cups. But they could go either way. In the Witch's deck, these 2 swords aren't crossed. Right there's a definite, this is 2 Ace of Swords. Yep, I know that's bad. Yep, I know that's good. It depends what your person wants to do. They may just leave it in fairyland, or they may bring it into reality. All right, let's see where we go. Ready? Everybody gets clarifiers too, of course. Aries, let's go. Queen of Wands. We start the reading with the Queen of Wands. It is not fakey McFakerman. It is an energy of attraction. Somebody is very attracted to you. Yeah, they might be pretending. Okay, I mean, the Queen of Wands is always pretense. You know, she puts out the queen of the cover story, male or female. And your person is still nervous to talk to you, Aries. You're scary, Aries, like I keep telling you, to them anyway. But right here, I got the 8 of Pentacles. Again, it's someone who wants to work on things, someone who's trying to, I want to say trying to be a better person. They kind of are, in a way. I kind of get that energy. They're trying to be a better person a little bit, working on themselves. But they also, fakey McFakerman here, because that energy is always there a little bit, although this is more an attracting energy, saying that they're attracted to you. It is someone who is distracting themselves, maybe, a little bit. But it doesn't matter. It's the 6 of Swords. They're coming towards you. Again, I showed you the pre-shuffle and the overall energy here. So we have to take that into consideration. 6 of Swords. They want to fix things. They want to make things right. But I think they might want to glaze over some things too, because they're afraid of you. It's driven by disappointment. It's driven by the fact that I fucked up upright. Okay? It's driven by the fact that they made a bad choice here. They lied to themselves for a long time and said they weren't interested in you. Taurus. Death. Wow. That card's been coming up a lot here in April, in particular. The tail end of March and April. We can't get rid of the death card. The energy is there for you guys to come back together or come together. Okay? The energy is there. Someone is putting something to rest within them. And, you know, there's a new start. For some of you, this is a new start for you. this week. A brand new, a whole new you, you know. Saying just leaving the door open for this person who has to come in and have an adult conversation with you and just going about your business. Yeah, for a lot of you, this is a new start for you, Taurus, the Fool. This is you know, again, the energy, energy's always in layers. Somebody's taking a leap of faith towards you. I believe that's true. I believe they want to. It's right there. Someone wants to start over. They saw you as this Ten of Cups. They had this with you, this picture right here. Or they could have. One or the other. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. I think they won't take a chance at it. But for you, you're also starting anew. You know? It's a new you. And this energy can do that. It can make you very brave this week. What's on top? The Page of Swords. You're letting go of disappointments a little bit. Also, if you have a conversation with this person, like I always tell you, those Taurus titties don't come out unless you have an adult conversation here. Somebody can't glaze over the past. I saw it here with Aries too. Somebody's just hoping Aries won't smack them in the back of the head, so they're going to not bring up certain things. The conversation might be that of a page, on a page level, if it's with a person that's coming towards you. If it's with you, it's a curiosity about life. Always keep learning, keep growing. You know, you learned something from this connection. Well, acknowledge what you learned. Take it in. Write down the lesson if you have to. Why is the Page of Swords here? The Ten of Wands. On the soulmate side, it's somebody who just, you know, again, there's a lot of regret and sadness here. All the cards apply. You're all connected. So there's a lot of regret and sadness here. Somebody wants to take a leap of faith towards you. Maybe balance things out. Six of Pentacles is underneath the Fool as your crossing card. You know, it is. There's a good chance of hearing from somebody this week. This 10 Wands, we need that. We need the 10 Wands to break. We need the dam to break. And that to go back to an Ace of Wands, a new beginning. They're a little nervous to take it. As for you, you need to learn from the past and what you got out of this connection. There's still something creating a little bit of a burden inside you. You might want to take a look at that, whatever it is. It could be very small. It could be something that you just don't want to look at. I don't know. Gemini, the Empress, Jesus, Gemini. Somebody, again, I have a very strong attracting energy here. I'm going to say it. I've said it a million times. I'm going to say it again. Your person longs for the things they can't have. I don't know why that energy is there. It's a longing energy. All right? They're definitely very attracted to you. Your reflecting is pure Empress energy, Divine Feminine. Also, your person's feminine energy is coming up big time this week. Could cause communication. I don't know. Why is the Empress there? Communication. Page of Wands. I think they want to talk to you. I think they don't want you to get away. Again, this is a longing energy at its core. Someone who longs for the things they can't have. Eight of Pentacles. Again, someone is thinking about this practically, yet they can't explain to themselves why they're so attracted. Okay? And it's because their feminine energy is coming up and your reflecting is pure Empress energy. Even if you're not in it, your soul is reflecting of that, and this is a soul connection. So that's how they're feeling you. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Yeah, the Four of Pentacles. Again, there's that longing energy. There's that holding back. There's fears here. Fear holds this person back from working things out with you. But I'm telling you, it's very strong urge for them to just say, oh, fuck it, and come talk to you. But there's some reason there's something, practical thing that's holding them back from doing that. I'm not sure what it is. I can't pinpoint it in a general reading. But with the Page of Wands crossing here, there is a good chance of communication. There's a very strong chance of it. Cancer, hot spot. Everybody is affected by this particular position in a big way. Eight of Pentacles is coming back a lot. A lot. I believe it's the third card here too, isn't it? Or something like that. Oh, no. It was the Six of Wands. Whoops, sorry. I had that wrong. But anyway, either way, I thought it was the Eight of Pentacles. It felt like an Eight of Pentacles. There's victory here that could go either way based on our overall energy at the bottom. The Eight of Pentacles here is somebody, again, looking at this practically. Why are they looking at this connection practically again? Why? I think they want to work on things with you. I also get an energy of them building themselves up. Much like what I told, I think it was Aries over here. Somebody's trying to be a better person. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? I also want to know why that Six of Wands felt like an Eight of Pentacles. I'm not sure. Perhaps it's an energy of someone coming in to work on things. Let's find out. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? It's here because of the Seven of Pentacles. It's someone looking back and looking at things logically. I'm getting that. I'm getting that very strongly here. But what's the result of that? The result is communication. Page of Cups. That's why it's a page. It's not a page because they only love you I think they're only capable of this level, to be honest with you. They shut down a lot. But it's communication. And it's a page because it's somebody's looking at this a little too practically. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. It's more of a practical thing. It's someone who's using logic here. Someone who's using logic around love. But there is communication here. There's a chance for it anyway. Somebody really wants to do this. I'm not sure they're sure how to do it. I see a lot of sitting on hands here. But this person has changed a great deal. This is a different energy than what started here. It's evolved a bit. With this Ace of Swords, that tells me that this is also communication. The reason I say communication is because you got a couple of cards without it, but the cards sitting on top are all communication. So they're thinking back, but they're thinking a little too practically. Even though I'll show you yours that's underneath that. Crossing the Seven of Pentacles is the Sun. This person is well aware as they think back how you make them feel. You make them very happy. Leo. Please no toxin. Come on, Leo. I'm pulling for Leo's person. I can't tell them apart. I say somebody, but the Wheel of Fortune. Holy shit. Everything's changing here. I don't know what, but everything's changing. I don't know if your person's turning around to come back to the connection or if they're turning around to go back to the toxic situation that they're in, which is the energy I get for Leo when I pull on it. I don't know what's happening here, but everything's changing. It's the Four of Swords at the bottom. Their heart chakra's open. Somebody is healing. There's a healing energy here, and it's causing the wheel to turn. All right, let's find out. The King of Cups. Somebody wants to reveal how they feel. They are turning toward the soulmate connection again. They go back and forth. It's tough for this person, whoever this is, to leave that toxic situation on their side, whatever it may be. Could just be the way they've been living. But for a lot of you, it's a marriage or a relationship. This is somebody who doesn't want to give to that. They want to tell you how they feel. They're not quite sure how to do it. They want to tell whoever is this soulmate connection, the non-runner, why they ran, and tell them the truth, I might add. Why is the King of Cups here? Yeah, they want to give to it. They're turning around. Somebody who wasn't interested this week is got some bravery going with them, and they're very interested in clearing something up, clearing their name. I mean, all of that's in the energy. I don't know why, but all of it's there. The Six of Pentacles, somebody who was breadcrumbing is now going to be opening up. It's the King of Cups, who usually is very stingy with that cup of love, actually, giving a fair amount of it. I do get an energy where it's toward the soulmate connection of somebody wanting to clear something up, or I feel like it might be clear their name, or set the record straight, that kind of energy. So I don't know how that relates to you two banging, but either way, there is a potential for a conversation to come in here. With that Wheel of Fortune, anything can happen. Virgo, that's nice for a change. Six of Cups. Well, somebody from the past is coming back. Also, I've been telling you for a long time, for some of you, someone from the past is returning. But I've been telling you for a long time now, Virgo, you're being tested with things from the past. Things from the past are going to be popping up. Situations, people, circumstances, whatever it is. And if you've learned your lessons from the past, you'll deal with them well. If you haven't, you're doomed to repeat them, I guess. It's kind of the energy that's here. All I get is like a test paper when I feel this. Yeah, it's the Five of Wands. Again, it's the things from the past are coming around, and it's causing you some inner conflict. It might be. Don't let that spill out into the real world. But all kinds of things from the past are creeping in here. All right, the past is trying to repeat itself for you, and it's going to. Oh, look at that. The Empress. It showed itself by accident, so I thought I'd show it to you. The Queen of Tits, right? Best tits in the tarot. Crossing the Five of Wands. Know that you're the shit. The universe wanted to show me this. Otherwise, why would it have had this card slip? Know that you're the shit. Don't let these things from the past get in your head. You're past this. You're better than that. Okay? You've grown a lot. Do with them what you want. That's what the Empress does. She does whatever the hell she wants, male or female. But she does the right thing, usually. It's very grounded energy. Queen of Swords. Yeah, cut things out from the past that no longer suit you. Again, it's the same message. Just make sure you learned your lessons. Look, she's thinking there, right? She's not Five of Wands, worried about anything. She's just thinking, yeah, okay, I need to deal with this. Bye. You gone. You good. You stay. You go. That kind of thing. You know the truth, because look at this right here. Accept nothing that's not real love. This is the Knight of Cups can represent reciprocation in love. In other words, somebody bringing you a cup of love. Someone you love brings you love. It's right there. Make sure it has a lot to do with reciprocation of love. Things from the past coming back. Again, stay in your Empress energy. Don't get in your head this Five of Wands is nonsense, okay? This is nice, but you're again, things and situations from the past are coming in, or will be. I want to call it test you. I don't know if that might be kind of a strong word, but it is a way to see how much you've grown. Libra, Three of Cups. Libra, you got a reunion coming with somebody here. Somebody, again, your person's back and forth. You're like Scorpio's person. They're in, they're not in. Yeah, it can be somebody opening up to you. Could have something to do with a third party. All that energy is there. Why is the Three of Cups here? Yeah, the Two of Swords. Somebody's on the fence here, as always. Somebody is back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Could go either way. You might have a reunion with somebody this week. There's a very strong card of communication here. Eight of Wands. Look at that. I was just thinking of the Eight of Wands, too. And it's on top. Yeah, you got a reunion with somebody coming this week. Potentially. The only thing that could stand in your way is Sarah Gilbert right there. Darlene from Roseanne right there. She could stand in your way. But other than that, if you're willing to get past Sarah Gilbert, push her aside. Two of Swords. That's the only thing that can stop you is your person is back and forth on it in their own head. They're at a crossroads with it. But for the majority of you, it looks like you got a reunion and community. You do. Ten of Cups. When the Ten of Cups is with the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Wands is more real. The Ten of Cups is kind of fairyland, happily ever after, all that, sitting on a rainbow, which is light. You can't sit on it, right? It's not physical matter. That being said, this is an energy of something that's been the Ten of Cups coming into reality through communication. But it could go either way. The Two of Swords. I'm not going to lie to you. Some of your people just aren't going to do it. They're going to chicken out for whatever reason. Again, I get a very similar energy on Scorpio. I haven't even pulled a card yet. But I do. It's the King of Pentacles. Yeah, the King of Pentacles. There's some sort of stability coming to a connection here. I'm pulling on the soulmate cycle. Could be in your life as well, Scorpio. It could be you figuring some things out. You, male or female, becoming this King of Pentacles. But for the soulmate connection, this is someone knows your value. They know they don't want to lose you. All that kind of energy. You should pay attention to what I said to Libra, because your energy is for some reason tied to that right now. It is. You guys are in the same boat. You should go have lunch together. King of Pentacles. Why is it here? Temperance. Again, stability. The King of Pentacles is stability. This is stability, temperance. It's communication when it crosses a card like that. You've got the potential for communication here. Somebody wants to make something right. Your book ending Leo. So what I said to Leo was also important. Somebody wants to make something right here. Somebody knows your value. What's on top? King of Pentacles on top of King of Pentacles. Jesus Christ. It's all the way around. It's like a full circle. You are reflecting as the King of Pentacles, and they see you and feel you as the King of Pentacles, male or female. The King of Pentacles is a nice energy. It's one of my favorite energies in the tarot, upright anyway, not reversed. Reversed, it's a fucking sociopath. But in the upright here, you both feel exactly the same. You're kind of mirroring each other. So they don't want to lose you. So what are they going to do about it? Well, as the King of Pentacles here, they're going to come back, judgment. The energy is there for this person to just show up. But I stand by what I said over here for Libra with that Two of Swords. Could go either way. But for the majority of you, Scorpio, somebody really sees your value. You're also growing. On the other side of the energy, in your life, you're reflecting as this energy, and you get a second chance. Your life, you come up like a phoenix rising from the ashes. It's very nice. But the energy is set for this person that ran from you to come back and tell you how they feel. All of your people so far, all the energy here, is because I got it in the secondary hot spot here, and I got it in the hot spot with Cancer. All of your people want to tell you how they feel. They might be thinking about it a little practically. They might be holding back out of fear. They might be worried about this and worried about that, but it's all creating a big burden here with a Ten of Wands. Again, it's front and center. Look at your screen and look at the card that's front and center on your screen. You're all connected. The signs don't matter. They're just angles on the soulmate cycles, just an exploded all signs reading. Look, what do you see right dead in the center of your screen? Right there. You see 8 Wands. That was the card that was dead center, the star of our show for last night's sneak peek. From a different deck, by the way. Okay. Sagittarius, I'm just saying. It's a huge week where, you know, they may show up practically, they may show up as a page, but a lot of them, it looks like they're showing up. You know, I mean, okay. Sagittarius, the sun. Okay, again, the sun illuminates everything. You make this person very happy. This is communication. It's all over this fucking reading. It's unreal. Why is the sun here? Tell me about the sun. This is nice. I'm being careful as I read this. You know, I'm trying to read the energy, but I don't have to. It's so easy to read. It's like a children's pop-up book. Why is the sun here for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, you're not going to believe this. The sun is crossing the sun. You see what I'm saying? It's like a children's pop-up book. I don't even have to worry about this reading. It is, you know, it blends with the sneak peek I did last night perfectly. The sun crossing the sun. You both want to talk to each other. The sun is the affecting energy. It almost guarantees communication in some form, or you finding out something, one or the other, or you just being happy, regardless of what happens. You can't go wrong. There's no bad way to go. The sun is shining in both directions. I don't, you know, maybe you find out this person wasn't for you, but you learned a lot from it, and now it'll make you a better person for someone better to come in the future that may have blown you off before if you were the way you were prior to this connection. You know, who knows? There's no wrong turn here. 3 Swords. Somebody's going to tell you about the pain here. The pain of this connection is going to be talked about. Okay? Whatever that pain is, Kurt Cobain here is in a lot of it. Whatever it is, it's this pain that's driving communication, and it will be what's talked about. You're going to find out something. I think you're going to find out what's happened here. And again, I'm not a time lord. Yeah, I'm pulling on the week of the 10th through the 16th, and there's a lot of energies. There's a super moon. There's a square with the north node. There's a sextile with the north node in play. All of these are powerful alignments and things going on. But with Venus in Pisces, I really like that reading I did, that all signs. It's really kind of showing up here. Because we've got people who weren't in their fields, who are now really, their feminine energy, at least temporarily, is level with their masculine energy. So they might be looking at it, some of them might be looking at it practically, yes, but they're still feeling it. This tells me your person's really feeling it. Why is the 3 of Swords here? Look at this, 2 cups coming together. Do you understand what just happened here, Sagittarius? You got 2 suns, the sun crossing the sun, and I said, why is the sun here? It's here because of 3 Swords, because somebody's in pain. This is the main card that ends the separation phase of a soulmate cycle. And then I pulled the 2 of Cups. 2 soulmates coming together, long lost at that, in balancing the energy. The pain needs to be talked about. There will be some illumination here. A lot. With 2 suns, absolutely. And you both make each other happy somewhat. Someone wants to be happy here. Someone wants to fix something. So it's kind of bleeding a little bit off of Leo's energy. I know they're touching, but they are bleeding too. And Leo's person, you know, it's kind of an energy where they want to set the record straight, you know, clear something up. I think that's kind of what's going on here, but for you, it's on crack. Because somebody's in a lot of pain here. I think you both probably are. Capricorn, star, something you've long, again, it's a children's pop-up book. This is crazy. I thought this was going to be a complicated reading today. I thought the universe was going to give me a hard time because it gave me that sneak peek yesterday in the 3 quick cards. All you all need to do, you all have various factors that I've said, right? Looking at it practically, afraid to come forward because of something practical on their side, whatever it is, scary, airy, right? How much do I open up? All of that, whatever it is, your individual situation. Just keep your eye on that Eight of Wands. This is what the whole reading is about. It really is. It's all communication. Capricorn, something, a long manifestation from long ago, a long-held wish, somebody you've been waiting on, I believe is showing up. Why is the star here for Capricorn? My God, I can't wait to see what Pisces is. Everybody's going to want to pay attention to Pisces. Why? Because that's the end of our book. Our story begins here, and we go through, and we go through. Our star shows up, the Eight of Wands. Our star shows up again, but over here in Pisces, how the story ends sometimes will determine whether it's a bestseller or not. Right? If you write a book, you could write a great book. This is just a book. It's just a story. You can write a great book. But if your ending is shit, or a great movie, for that matter. But if the ending is shit, it's not going to do well. People aren't going to like it. They're not going to go read it again or see it again. You know. The filmmakers and movie people spend a lot of money focus grouping endings of movies. There's all kinds of alternate endings on things that you may not even know about. Let's see here. Imagine Star Wars where they didn't blow up the Death Star. You know, try that ending. See how everybody likes it. Well, that sucks. They lost. Oh, you know, nobody's going to want to go see it 15 times. Some people have seen Star Wars 800 times and shit like that. You know. Yeah, well, anyway, the star, our ending is very important is the point I'm trying to make. The star is crossed by the Five of Wands. This is going to cause you two are going to have some conflict. Okay? There's some conflict here. I feel that. Yep, Ten of Pentacles. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Temperance. The conflict is mainly whether you still want this or not. I think after talking to this person, it really is a question of whether you still want this or not. Do you see the Ten of Pentacles? It's possible with this person. There's angel energy here. Somebody has come to their senses. But this Five of Wands is a stronger energy of inner conflict with you after a conversation happens, after they show up, or after you find out something. Some of you might just find out something about this person and their Ten of Pentacles on their side, and it might make you feel really good. The balanced energy is happiness. That's what it means to you in the 3D. It might make you feel really good. I don't know. It could go either way. It's a general reading. So if they show up, you might, you know, do I still want this? Look, it's the same thing. Your energy's tied to Virgo in a way. Again, it has to be because the bottom cards are the same as Virgo's. The Empress crossing the Five of Wands. You're this. You're the Queen of Tits. The best tits in the tarot, male or female. Okay, don't let what this person coming back get in your head. Don't let what you find out get in your head. You are this. She always maintains decorum, right? Knows exactly what they want. Empress energy, you're reflecting is that. So whatever happens here ends up making you happy as long as you stay out of your head. Okay? As long as you don't get into inner conflicts with yourself or whatever. But whatever it is, this person might want to talk about what's going on their side. Anything's possible here. Aquarius, Hermit. Aquarius, this is your week to just sort of sit back, reflect. I think I told you, I think last week was too. It's the same thing. Your inner wisdom is coming to the surface. You're evolving. Can I put it that way? It's time to fucking evolve. And it's time to allow that energy to flow. So I want you to take it easy this week. I want you to stay out of your head. Okay? I want you to, I said last week, I'll say it again. Sit on your back porch. Crack open a beer or a soda, whatever you want. Coffee, fancy coffee, I don't care. Sit there in a bikini, in a business suit, or butt naked. I don't care. Just let the energy flow. You're going to learn some things about yourself in the coming week's energy. All right? And that super moon, that pink moon in Libra, the full moon, that energy is here all week, and it's very important for you. I don't know why. I feel it around that right there, that lantern. Why is the Hermit here for my Capricorn, for my Aquarius? Yeah, because you're evolving. The Chariot is crossing that. You're evolving. Take your moment to chill out. Okay? Take your moment to let that energy flow. Let that inner wisdom inside you flow. That applies to all of you. I don't care if you're an Aquarius or not. All of you need to let the energy flow. You're all connected here. All right? Yeah, I break it up into signs. you know, because you guys are conditioned to that out here on YouTube. But frankly, I would just be throwing cards on the table and giving you a reading. That's basically all I'm doing. So everything matters here. All right, we just sort of break it down with the angles to kind of show you maybe what might happen in your specific situation, sort of, kind of. But the Hermit here, let that energy flow, let that inner wisdom come up, because you're about to take flight. Okay, something's about to happen. Whatever it is, it could just be something in your life. You're evolving. Okay, that's my response to you. Something's about to happen. The Four of Wands. Look, I'm not looking at the fucking cards. Four of Wands, a happy new beginning is coming for you. But right now, you need to be on that back patio with a beer cracked or a coffee or a soda in some sort of clothing optional situation and chilling out. Chill the fuck out. You have to. The answers are all in the silence. They're not in your head. So pay attention to the signs over here, Virgos and Capricorns that got that Empress crossing the Five of Wands. That matters to you too. Stay out of your head. Don't just let the energy flow. You got some serious inner wisdom coming up. You're a serious old soul, and you know you are. Be cool. Okay? Enjoy yourself. Look at this. Look at the fucking cards for Aquarius. Nine of Pentacles. Minor Arcana Empress. Someone it's a card of independence, a card of freedom. She got a falcon. I'm jealous. Right? I don't even qualify. You're better than me. You got a falcon. I tell you, probably because you have more property. They like you to have property before they give you a falcon in this. Anyway, in this country, I hate when you do that. But I am glad that not just anybody can buy one, because stupid people buy animals all the time. And it's probably wise. But a Nine of Pentacles here. You're the shit. Okay? But before you can be the shit and have this happy new beginning, you're evolving and take off with the Chariot. You're evolving right now. Allow that to happen. All of you are on some level. This connection has taught you something. You're all evolving into pure Empress energy. All right? At the very least. You're finding your independence. You're not waiting for things. This Aquarius section, I think, applies to everyone here. Everyone watching. I think it's a good move. And I think if you're waiting for your person, it'll bring them in. It'll ensure this Eight of Wands front and center in our reading communication. Because it'll create a void. And they'll feel that you're not chasing them. They'll feel that you're not interested. But for Aquarius, this is a lot. In particular, this is about you. Okay? It's not about a soulmate. It's about you. And your life's about to change. I've been telling you that for a while. The universe is telling you again about this Hermit and relaxing on the back porch. Maybe you didn't last week. I don't know. Pisces. Here we go. Where's our story end? Do they blow up the Death Star? Or is this the shit alternate ending that the focus groups didn't like, where he missed? I don't know. We'll find out after these messages. Okay. I had to do that. Let's look at this. I knew it was good. I didn't look, but I knew that energy was good. I was in a good mood looking at the back of that card. I just felt it. I knew it. It's the Lovers. Look at it. Look at that fucking card. I say it all the time. I'll say it again. Not only is it angel energy, see the angel up in the clouds there, but if you look at those two, you saw them on the promenade, you know they're banging later. Absolutely they are. They're already. My point is, in the Witches deck, they're already together. They're already holding hands. They're already about to have the big kiss here. The energy is here. Pisces, I say the same thing. I always tell you, you're tied to Leo. The Leo angle and the Pisces angle somehow have locked themselves together. You don't have to know a Leo. You don't even have to like lions. I don't care. The bottom line here is the same thing here. Somebody is coming, not in your case, it's not so much someone wanting to set the record straight or clear their name or get things right or make things right or anything. It's somebody who is finally coming towards you. And there's no other way for me to phrase it. I'm sorry. There's no other way. The energy is set. The door is, it's like you left your door open. The person pulled in your driveway. I'll give you an analogy. They pull in your driveway. And they're sitting in the car, but you're busy doing something inside. You're working on your Empress self, male or female. And you just leave the door open for them. And, you know, you're in another room, you're in the kitchen, but you could see the door, but they're still not coming through it. They're just sitting there in the driveway. You're like, what the fuck? I left the door open. Flies are getting in and shit. So you go over to the door and you take a look. And as you go over to the door and you take a look, you see them getting out of the car, just getting ready to come in. So you run and go back to the kitchen. You don't want them to see that you're looking, you know, that you're waiting on them. So you run and go back to the kitchen. That's kind of where we're at right now. You've ran and gone back to the kitchen. That energy is there. They're headed for the door. headed for your front door. All right. Why is the Lovers here for Pisces? Again, I love it sometimes when I'm right. It's the Nine of Cups. I almost said Nine of Pentacles. It feels like a Nine of Pentacles. It feels like a Nine of Pentacups to me, right? Freudian slips are important. Nine of Cups. Well, yeah, getting out of their car. They're very dramatic in how they get out of their car, right? Look at that. That's how they get out of the car. Heading right for your door. Again, our story begins with someone coming back who regrets ever leaving, and our story ends, and in the middle here we got all kinds of communication everywhere, and our story, including our center card here, and our story ends with the same thing, except it's very dramatic. There's something dramatic about this reunion with this person. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is a shitload of passion. The Ace of Wands, and two cards want to come out, the Six of Cups, and again, the Six of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. It's something you've been waiting for a long time, something that you've been thinking about a long time, something that goes back many lifetimes that nobody was ever going to ignore. There's a new beginning coming from it, for it, whatever you want to say. The Knight of Pentacles is somebody coming with a good offer. They are, however, I will tell you the same thing I told Cancer, they are a little bit practical about it. All right? Keep that in mind. Maybe they're just a little nervous. I don't know. Because the love energy is very strong here. The energy portal is open here. We end the story with a table set. You're waiting for your person to bring you the food. You're sitting at the table. You're ready to go. This energy implies some togetherness. All right. There's a lot of past life ties here for all of you. Let's have the universe add all this up. I can only imagine. Just keep staring at that Eight of Wands. It plays out differently for each of you. But all of you, for the first time ever in a weekly reading, all of you, your person wants to come in and talk. For some of you, they will not. For about 9 signs, I'd say they're pretty much showing up. But there's 3 signs here where I think they might chicken out, or they just can't, or they're just not ready. But for the most part, all of them want to fix something here, want to communicate. It really is strong communication. That's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that I've been saying that in all last week's readings. It's not a coincidence that my sneak peek reading, showed it too. And it showed up here. The Eight of Wands is a very rare card to come out in a soulmate cycle. A lot of you watch a lot of readings, you know that. And if you watched readings last year, for example, you didn't see it much. It doesn't come out very much. And it's been coming out like crazy lately. All right? Let's see where we go. Let's have the universe add this up. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card. Add this whole reading up for me, universe. What's it all mean for the week of April 10th through the 16th? What's it all mean? God, you really want me to shuffle, don't you? Yeah. I see the bottom card. Let's see where we go. Magician, 7 of Wands, and the World. All about the new cycle. Crossing the 7 of Wands, what's been blocked is about to be unblocked. It's the 2 of Wands. Everybody's person wants to come in and talk. The universe is clear about that. They all are keeping a distance, or have been, with the 7 of Wands. But the other energy attached to this, we have to look at the cards around this. This is our baseline, our 0 card. It's crossed by an action card, the 2 of Wands, setting the intention to come towards you. They've been keeping their distance. Now they want to fight for this. There's an alchemy energy here. There's a lead into gold. There's some sort of change that's happened, and it has everything to do. The universe keeps telling us this, and I've been mentioning it since March, so you guys knew about it because I knew you'd be feeling the energy, right? So it's all about the new cycle we're moving into. It's all because of this. And that new cycle is represented by the sun. It's a sunny day. And they can see clearly, right? And we saw it here in one of our angles. Sagittarius got 2 suns back to back. That's amazing that happened for 2 separate decks. So, yeah, all your people this week want to come towards you. A lot of them will. With that 8 of Wands prominent there. Just keep staring at it. A lot of them will. But it's minor arcana. It's up to their free will. Could go either way. I have to say that. It could. You know damn well your person chickens out all the time. But we're at a period right now where your people are deciding whether they're going to chicken out again or not. A lot of them won't. A lot of them won't chicken out. They will show up because this new cycle is different energy. We're operating under different conditions now, right? It's like your car. You know I love my car analogies, right? Your car, they always tell you don't take your car for an emissions test on a rainy day. Why do they say that? Well, cars run like shit. Well, assuming your car's not electric, it's an old-fashioned, you know, gas-running engine. They run like shit on rainy days because there's a lot of humidity in the air. The air is thick. Your car runs on air. It sucks in air. Well, we've been running our car on a rainy day, on a lousy day, on a crappy day. There's never as much horsepower on a rainy day. That they don't test drive cars for road and track out on rainy days. They go out to the dry desert where it's sunny and the air is dry. That's the best running conditions for a car. That's why. Well, right now we're in those running conditions. We're out in the desert, the Bonneville Flats, and we're testing cars out in proper conditions, where they're at peak horsepower. Your person's running at peak horsepower now. We all are. We're running in good conditions. And they're seeing things differently. It's the only way I can phrase it. They're seeing things differently, lead into gold. And because of the Jupiter sextile and the North Node energy, if you watched my all signs reading, you know what I'm talking about. They got some bravery here to come forward. They actually feel like they can do this. That's why a great number of them, that's why this Eight of Wands keeps showing up. That's why it's all communication. Even the hotspot Cancer got communication here. Page of Cups and an Ace of Swords. It's a reconciliation energy on crack. It is what it is. So that's your week. I recommend for all of you, as came up a couple of times at the bottom of the deck, the Empress crossing the Five of Wands. Make sure you know that you're the shit. Please, don't get in your head about any of this. Just be cool. When the person shows up, let them talk and see where it goes. If your person doesn't show up, you shouldn't be waiting for them. Just leave the door open. Go about your business. Learn your lessons. Acknowledge your lessons first and then learn them. See what you can learn from them. See how you're different. Do a comparison. See how this connection's changed you. See what you've learned. It's a good exercise. It's good to do. All right? And then you can move forward. Once you acknowledge all of that, you absorb the learning, you move forward. You won't care whether this person comes in or not. And that'll, rather ironically, make them come in. Ensure that the percentage of those showing up is actually higher, because it creates a void in the energy, and nature abhors a vacuum. It fills voids. All right? That is your reading. It's going to be a hell of a week. I'm going to pull as many energy updates as I can this coming week. See how the energy affects me. I had very little energy this past week, so I conserved it for the upcoming week, which I knew was going to have a lot of energy around it. And you can see there's a lot of energy on this table. This is your week on the table. Take a fucking screen grab of it. It's fucking mind-blowing. You know who never showed up here today? The devil. We had the angel a couple of times. Here he is right here. Here's the angel right there. We had temperance a couple of times. But we never had we never had the devil. He never showed up. It's because the devil doesn't like sunny days. And this new core energy is a sunny day. They don't like it. They like to hide in the shadows, hide under the darkness of night. They don't want you to see them in the light of day, because then their illusions go away. Right? They can't fool you. So that's why we're not seeing the devil very much here. All right? We're only seeing it in certain circumstances, around certain cards. It's a very nice week. I hope everybody has a good week. I hope you'll be around for my energy updates this week. It should be pretty awesome. It's the week of April 10th through the 16th. Good luck. Kind of starts right now, technically. I'm not a Time Lord, so it is what it is. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. And keep your eye on that. And that. There's your week. Right there. All right. Good luck, everyone.